Good evening to all of you beautiful and lovely gods and goddesses, and welcome back to Under the Lover's Pier, a character story that moves through many different games. The games shown have amazing stories, so if you find one you like, please go and show the creators some love. I loved each and every game's story. I am just a person that loves adding new and interesting ideas to a character. I do not claim any of the game's stories as my own. I am merely trying to have fun connecting ideas and stories together. Any information I have obtained, I will try to provide in the description.
Now they've got chainsaws. Lord. Town really has a big issue.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Aha, I saw what they did. Out of the woods, funny.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Okay, so I need to figure out how to get to that car. There's a manuscript over here, though. Hello? This is kind of a terrible bathroom, if you ask me. But I don't even have faucets. Someone's in there. Garage keys.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Oh, goodness.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Have fun in there, sir. That was supposed to be a jump scare? Oh, that was supposed to be a jump scare.
Frey needing to find a way back to Barry, they find a key to the truck sitting in the restroom.
Did you hear me? We were playing Grand Theft Auto now. Ow. It's definitely got a sponsorship.
The logo on the car is similar to a Ford logo. It is not sponsored.
Made it back to the National Park. Oh, now up the hill we go. Okay, that's how I get out. Gotta real quickly press E.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Yeah, but we don't want to use that yet. We'll use that when we're in a pinch and we need to get out. Not trying to go straight to using the most OP weapon. Rude. Good lord. There we go. Alright. Up we go. Da 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 da. Barry, are you still alive? Hello?
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Whee! Alright, up we go.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Darkness controls the Taken. Oh yeah. See how it works.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Well, open a door. Before I become a weird bird. Ow, rude. I don't want to pick up the flare gun. No, we'll just drop a flare.
Al, make them go away, please.
I'm gonna have to do it.
The only good thing about this goddamn horrible situation is that I'm not...
Ow, rude. Yay, coffee. Sir, if you'll let me in, I can fix this. Go.
Fending off a murder of crows outside of the cabin, Frey then makes it back to Barry that confirms that it is something happening in the town and not just to Frey.
God!
Hurry up, Jesus, man.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
What I'm starting
I
to
sent
think.
Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks. Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
Rose
We're
calls
looking for
Barry to tell
Rose.
him that she
Works as a
found the
waitress down at
manuscript.
the
With
diner.
this, Frey and Barry head over to
Rose,
meet with her and pick
nice
up the
girl.
manuscript. When they
Who
make
wants
it
to
to the
know?
trailer park, they
I'm
are
Alan
greeted by the
Wake.
manager, Randolph, who
Writer,
offers
huh?
to show them
I
where
heard on the
Rose's
radio
house
you were
is.
visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Boats don't just appear and then fall out of the sky. It's just like that car that was over there. It doesn't just collapse all of a sudden. It's not, unless I'm just mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they do. Sir, can you walk? Like, just don't stop for 2 seconds. Come on, let's go. Come on, faster. Faster, man, come on. Open the door.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure.
And they
Jagger's a
were
little
lovers.
crazy. The scratching hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Oh no, not a breakdown. Like dancing? You breaking it down on the dance floor? I'm about to be breaking it down on the dance floor. Y'all take any longer?
Knocking
This
on
her
the door,
house?
Rose answers, but she doesn't seem the way she normally
Tell me
does,
if
as
this
if
is her
something
house.
is controlling her.
Listen, I see her.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
She works at a diner.
Rose,
Should be.
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry!
Hey, she put
What?
stuff in your coffee.
What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Yep, it's gotta be the psychologist.
Back to work, boy.
Trying to get you to write. Or doctor.
After being drugged, Frey wakes up in one of the rooms in Rose's house,
felt
missing a day
nauseous,
from their memory,
hungover.
with whatever took
Only
control of
anger kept
Rose,
me
leaving her
going.
mentally scarred.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex...
That man looks
Rose
dead.
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Exactly.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Don't forget to join the gods and goddesses, and most of all, have a wonderful and lovely day.